Hey everyone, this is Nascha and welcome to my channel, Veil of a Huntress. If you're new over here, welcome. I do pickacard readings and other spiritually based video topics. So today's video is going to be on how do they describe you to others, and I will have three options here. But first of all, I'm going to do the messages that came through for the people that were kind enough to leave me a super thanks donation on one of my last videos. If you do want to leave a super thanks as well, that is down below the description box, and I will be leaving a message for those people as well. I do personal readings also, and that's all in the description box too, and I'm on Patreon. So yeah, and Patreon's all exclusive readings and personal readings too. So I want to start with Witchonwheels999 and the message that's coming through for you. And thank you so much for your donation and all your support and your comments. I really do appreciate it. Okay, let's see your message. I'm getting a lot of activation through your heart space. I feel like you've recently gone through something where this is like some type of heartbreak or something that really initiated you again into this new energy and into this. I'm seeing like a elevation in your energy and a glow up energetically. I feel that you have a lot of good luck surrounding you at this time. And I'm getting a lot of things around your gifts as well that's coming through very strongly. You have a lot of spirit guides around you that are very supportive and are really encouraging you to, there's some type of passion that they're wanting you to, like an idea you've had, and they're wanting you to really go for this idea. Yeah, you went through something quite major, but this in turn has given you this kind of like, I'm seeing you being really noticed and really seen. And your spirit guides are encouraging you to put yourself out there in this. There's an idea that's on your mind that you're thinking about, and they're wanting you to go ahead with it, is what I'm getting, because I'm seeing a lot of influx of messages, emails, or I'm also hearing that like you're waiting for a response or a reply that's coming through too. This could be around a work or maybe to do with a person is coming through. You're very much in a energy of magnetizing what you want. I'm seeing you being amazingly talented in your craft is what I'm getting. There could be like an energy of someone like a little bit cold around you is what I'm getting in your energy. I don't know if you've cut this person off or is someone coming through in that energy. Spirit's just really, there's some learning around this person, but Spirit is wanting you to focus on yourself, because you've really got, you've got the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Cups. This is showing me that, yeah, definitely your creative endeavors are being encouraged for you to go ahead with this idea. I'm seeing you very much a person that works from their heart space. And in this time where you're healing and learning and you have elevated through this, you're learning and enhancing your gifts and your spiritual kind of like elevation and why you came back here. I am seeing this, there's still some kind of like people in your energy that I feel that you're working around that you will eventually, I think either like leave them behind or something here. I feel is still unfinished business to do with this person, or potentially, I'm getting like one strong energy around you. Okay, I'll just get a last message. yeah, Spirit is just telling me they're wanting you to focus on your work and your passions and put everything that you've learned into this, because you're going to be very recognized if you are. I feel like you are already. There's something in your craft that you are amazing at, and there's something here where I'm getting there's just an idea. They're telling you to go for it. I'm seeing you being someone that's going to be very, like, I'm getting popularity, standing out, very noticed for something, that for this new, it's kind of like you've done this before, but you're adding something on, or there's like an expansion is what I'm getting. In terms of like, and don't kind of give up. They're saying it's going to take some time, but I feel like there's a lot of energy, like a lot of good luck, because you've gone through something quite huge, and now this is your chance to use this energy to focus on you and your kind of like your energy, your craft, and yeah, don't kind of let these other energies I'm sensing around you deter you. So that is what I have for you. Yeah, thank you again for your donation and supporting me here on my channel, and I hope that message was helpful for you. Okay, and sorry if I pronounce like your name wrong, Britsablan3932. You donated a super thanks as well. Thank you so much. I do really appreciate it. So let's see what message is coming through for you. Brit, what message? I'm being told and shown here of this magician card. You are someone that is you're very powerful in your energy. You're able to, I feel, like financially, like abundantly, in your love life, anything you want, you're very good at obtaining it. It's like the frequency of what you hold is it's really beautiful and very powerful. You're someone who is very, you're generous, you give to a lot of people, and I feel this is also why you are always kind of like rewarded from the universe, because you're so giving in your nature, and you know kind of like the law of attraction, the law like of abundance. I feel it's something is, yeah, you're very good at manifesting. So let's see what else is coming through. Something potentially around like a soulmate I'm getting. Yeah. There's something around like a soulmate connection is what I'm getting. Whereas I feel there's some person around you that I'm feeling and sensing in your energy. I'm just going to get some more cards to... You might be, I feel like you're going through something. I can sense this person still in your energy field, but I'm not sure if there's like this person here that you're wanting to walk away from. You're not really, it's like you're looking back, or this, I'm sensing this person in your energy, but again, I'm not sure if you two are talking. There's someone that you're not, like it's in your energy, but I don't think you're talking to this person, but you reminisce about this. And then you're kind of looking to what could be, but also what other potential is there for me is what I'm getting. I feel like you've also got quite a big guard up around you in terms of, especially around this connection and in past connections, something here where maybe you are kind of blocking this person out, I'm getting, or you have kind of walked away from this. This person is definitely in your energy is what I'm picking up on. Yeah, it's very strong, and I feel like you feel this energy might be throwing you off as well. When I'm tapping into it, it's kind of a little bit uncomfortable. Also, I wonder if this person's trying to like manifest you, but there's almost like they've gone to hide away, but you still feel their energy or something like this, and you're really, you really pick up on a lot of energy is what I'm getting. There's a lot of like, there's a lot of healing going on at the moment where I feel this is, it's quite a big challenge lesson and I can feel that you're going through, and I just want to see what the message, the main message that Spirit wants to tell you. Okay. Spirit wants you to keep focusing. I'm really not sensing you wanting to be around this person again. And I don't really, I kind of really sense that. And this is a time that you are healing, you are going through something, and it's kind of like this challenging situation that you're going through, but you will get through it. You will be able to move on from this if you choose to. I'm feeling like you're not really wanting this person, but I know how it feels when you do have, when you can feel, like you literally feel their energy all the time. And there's something here about kind of like a what if, but I sense massive guard around you is what I'm getting. So let's just kind of, we're going to get like the actual main, like, this is just the energy of what's going on. Well, let's see what the... Perhaps this person is, I get like a lot of drama around this person, a lot of things that left you quite upset. And even though also I am getting there were good times and that you reminisce about as well. Okay, so not to kind of like dismiss that, which is also a part of this connection. Spirit is saying it's time for you to be kind of like reflecting inward. There's something here about this and what this is leading you towards. Something, okay, this is what I'm getting. There's something that you're wanting to manifest, but in order to manifest this thing that you're wanting, you kind of having to go through this journey. So whether this also is showing and helping other people, it's helping you in your soul's evolution. So a lot of things around your heart space and you getting stronger within yourself, sharing this with other people. There's something in your gifts that you're also helping other people. And you're going to become out stronger from this. You're going to, this is all going to be healed and you will come out stronger. You're not going to be staying in this energy forever. I see you, when you're ready, opening up again into a lot of things around your abundance and your life is what I'm getting. Once you're kind of out of this energy, I see you kind of like opening up again and getting ready to start doing other things in your life. I see massive transformation happening, and then you kind of really focusing when you are ready on the things that you're again wanting to obtain in your life. I'm feeling it's like through this journey, you're going to be helping people coming to more of a realization about this energy. There's something about your energy where you had to go through this. I don't know if you're teaching or helping other people. There's something that you're showing and guiding other people. Something here that's important with your work. And then I see you when you come out of this transformation, I see you really elevating. I see you having kind of like, there's something about like an up level in just like lifestyle, luxury, having things you want, being kind of like in charge of, like what do I want to do? Seeing what do I want to do? What do I want to do next? Being the magician of your life and you're kind of like going to elevate after this. And I see you really being like, okay, what is it that I want to do? And it's going to actually make you like level up in terms of getting yourself more out of your comfort zone. I really feel like you do this, but I see you like pushing yourself more and like really like boss bitch energy is what I'm getting, that you're going to take this thing that has happened to you, and then I see you just like using this energy, transforming it, and like elevating in an area in your life, which is definitely, I'm just getting like an up level in finances, career, kind of status. There's something really beautiful here where you're also using this energy to help other people is what I'm getting, and you're gonna come out on top. This is all a part of your learning, but I see you then planning and thinking about, okay, what is it next that I want to do in my life? And then I think you're going to actually change something and put something new into, like, to implement in your life. And I see this kind of like, I'm seeing like luxury. I'm seeing you maybe even traveling more, or just like you're going to have some type of like good, like financial gain is what I'm getting, or some like up level in your money is what I'm getting, because of like you've gone through this, and then you're just coming out like this real like amazing, you're already amazing, like, but this amazing boss bitch that's taking control of her life is what I'm getting. So yeah, that is amazing. That is what I have for you. I hope that message was helpful for you, and thanks again for donating. I do really appreciate it, and for supporting my channel as well. Okay, so hey pile one, and welcome to your reading. My name is Nascha, and if you're new over here, welcome to my channel, Veil of a Huntress. If you'd like to book a personal reading, all that info is down in the description box. I am also on Patreon as well, where I do exclusive pickacard readings, and you can get personal readings over there as well. If anyone wants to, feel free to leave a super thanks donation. I will be giving you a message in the next video that I do post. Great. So in today's reading, we're going to be asking the question, how do they describe you? So this could be anyone on your mind, or if you don't have anyone on your mind, this will just be people in general. So let's just pretty much see what comes through for you. Okay. Okay, pile one. How do they describe you to others? Okay, pile one. What I'm seeing, as I'm just shuffling the cards for you, how they describe you to others is a little bit contradictory is what I'm seeing. I feel like how they describe you to others is that you are someone who has great deep conversations. You're someone who is very intellectual. They love your mind. They find you fascinating, and I feel that they could talk to you for hours. They like the different topics you speak about. There's something where there is a fascination in the art of conversation. You know how to really capture someone and take them kind of like on a journey with your words, and you have really interesting stories. So this could be your life experiences or just your perception on life. I feel like they haven't met anyone like you, so the conversation is coming up very strongly here. But then I also find it interesting because there's also a lot of conflict that comes through. And remember, this is just how they describe you to others. It doesn't necessarily mean this is you, okay? But this is their perception, or whoever's on your mind, or just people in general. Perhaps people in general think you might have a lot of conflict around you, or you have had some type of conflict with them, whether this was some type of so-called drama or something where they just perhaps took some conversation out of context, or they didn't like that I feel that you stand up for yourself, or maybe they don't like because you do have strong views that, or your ways of living, or something that they didn't agree upon, but perhaps this is why either they have had conflict with you, or they feel that many other people have conflict with you. I'm also getting like jealousy. So whoever's on your mind or people, I feel like not that they would say it to people, but it's almost like an air of, I get jealousy of this person around you. Maybe because they know that you're someone, like I was saying, holds great conversation. They actually think highly of you. But there's something here where, I don't know if it's this because you might have had conflict with them or something, but there is an air of jealousy that comes through with this person. I also feel because you might have a lot of options, or they feel like you have a lot of options. So this person, this person thinks you might be an F-boy or an F-girl. And if you are, then no judgment here. So there's something where, it's really like contradictory, because I feel like this person actually really admires you, but then I'm getting that they have a sense of, so-and-so might hook up with lots of people, or they've got, another partner, or like something like this. And I feel that's where this jealousy comes through, that maybe the way they describe you to others is you have lots of options, and maybe you could be a bit playerish, and then this jealousy comes through. So maybe when they've had these really deep conversations with you, I feel that they felt very connected to you, and the conversations feel like they were quite intimate. So, and then perhaps when they go away, then they would assume that they would say that you were with other people, or you're kind of in this energy where you're not one to settle down, is what I'm getting. I also get that how they describe you is that perhaps you might be hard work, is what I'm getting. So they might say, she's, she or he, however you identify, is amazing, really good at conversation, might be a little bit flirty, or might play the field a bit, but they're kind of hard work. And I'm kind of getting like how I felt you have very strong opinions, or you're not really swayed by going along with the crowd. Like, you have your own opinions on life, on how you want to live your life, and just your life in general. So there's something here where you don't just settle, or you're going to speak up if something isn't right. And to them, they just feel like this person is hard work, or they're a bit of a, like drama, or what would I say? Like high maintenance, or something like this, just because you would like things to be a certain way, is what I'm getting. Okay, let's see what else. And remember, this is just this person. Okay. I also feel the way they describe you as someone that you have very high standards. I'm not sure if I said that. And you like to have luxurious things. You don't settle. And I feel like they describe you as someone who has a lot of money, or you're financially, something about you being financially well off. Some of them might even know that you're kind of like psychic or intuitive. They might also say that about you too. But there's something about this person has really nice things, car or a house or something, and maybe they describe you to others as that so-and-so has like a bit of cash, is what I'm getting. And definitely something for some of you coming through, that just for some, they might know that you have gifts psychically, or some type of or you're into this stuff, they might also say that about you, is what I'm getting. Yeah, it's really interesting. Okay, let's see what else. Yeah, there's something about you being quite, how they describe you, someone who's quite popular. So I feel that there's some type of, they feel real interest around you. You have a lot of people around you, or they feel that, like I said, there's a lot of people that you kind of are with or are interested in you. And that's where that jealousy was coming through. Yeah, you get a lot of maybe, maybe you're popular on social media or on Insta. They might think you get a lot of like messages in your DMs, or like, yeah, I feel like they describe it to others like you're talking to a lot of other people in a way that it was like, playerish or whatever. But this is someone that whoever is on your mind, or just people in general, kind of see you like, having a lot of financial gain, having a lot of popularity, like they kind of see you as kind of having it all. And maybe that's why I kind of get this jealousy or like insecurity around some people, that they think you have a lot of, I think you do actually have a lot of options, to be honest. And there's something where this person, they feel that you have obtained a lot around financial abundance, and also that you are kind of the whole package. But they do feel I get a sense of you being very, what's the word? You're quite strongly spoken. I can't remember what the term is, but you speak your mind, and this is kind of just the things that are coming through. But they see you as someone that she's very strong, very stable, has some psychic gifts, and is someone that has a lot of, like if they were with you, you would kind of be the whole package emotionally as well, because there's something here that people feel that you are like quite deep. So you have these beautiful deep conversations. Okay, so let's get some last messages. I feel like they describe you too as someone who has overcome perhaps things around like struggles in like mental health or anxiety or depression, or some type of situation that you've gotten out of, or you're about to get out of, is what I'm getting. You're not one to kind of you move through challenges and obstacles in your life. That's how I think they would describe you. Someone that doesn't stay stuck, heals himself, and keeps moving on no matter kind of what they have been through, is what I'm getting. I also feel they describe you as someone that no one could F with. I feel that these people or this person knows you, even if they don't believe in the spirit world, spirituality, whatever you want to call it here, the universal law. There's something they know that's, if they mess with you, I think this person or people know that if they mess with you, that karma will get them, or there's something about you that's very different and protected. And I'm not sure if that's because they know that you have these kind of like psychic gifts, or in the sense of like your connection to the spirit world. There's something here that the way they describe you is like, oh, don't mess with so and so, because I don't think you'd want to go there. Even if they didn't know it was like a karmic thing or a spiritual thing, that you're divinely protected, there's something about your energy that you're very outspoken is what I wanted to say. Very outspoken, and how you have that strong personality. I feel there's something where they would describe you as like, yeah, don't mess with so and so, because I wouldn't, or yeah, that's kind of how I feel. That's kind of funny, because they know that even though if they don't believe in it, they know that's something would go down and they just wouldn't want to try you. And even I feel if they have, I feel like they have gotten their karma and like, you know, the thing went, you know, things went to like crap for them, or something happened to them. Something bad probably happened to them. So yeah, that is what I have for you. That was really interesting. Yeah, please leave me a comment down below, because I do love reading your comments and it does really help with my content. Give it a like, and if you haven't subscribed, please feel free to subscribe. And yeah, thank you for letting me read for you, and I'll see you in the next video. See ya. Hey pal 2, and welcome to your reading. My name is Nascha, and if you're new over here, welcome to my channel, Veil of a Huntress. So today's question is going to be, how do they describe you to others? So yeah, if you haven't subscribed, feel free to subscribe. I do personal readings as well, which is all in the description box, and I am on Patreon as well for exclusive readings if you like these readings. Yeah, anyone that is wanting to leave super thanks, which is down under the description box, I will be leaving you a message in the next video as well. So yeah, let's pretty much jump into this. So how do they describe you to others? And this could be a person you have on your mind. If you don't have anyone on your mind, it will just be people in general. Okay, so let me just shuffle your cards. Okay, let's see. How do they describe you to others? There's something about how they describe you to others is you're a bit untouchable, your energy, where there's something where it's quite hard to get to you. Whether you don't really respond to emails or texts, or you block people out is what I'm getting. You could have blocked a lot of people, or you're very private about your life, or you're just very protective in your energy, because I feel something where like people want to get to you, or this person wants to get to you, but it's almost like they can't get to you. You're really quick to cut people out is what I'm getting. And the way they describe you is, it's like you're a force to be reckoned with. And I feel you've brought a lot of traumatic change into people's lives, because you've caused major death and rebirth within people, like huge lessons for people. And you know, whether these people know it or not, you're kind of like transforming people left, right, and center. And that's probably why you do block a lot of people out, because I feel major things have gone on where you're like, okay, you know when to cut cords, cut ties, block energy, you know, cord cutting, all these things, getting rid of these people because you're ready to move on. I feel that how they describe you too, I almost get like an obsessive energy where you seem quite independent, or there's something about your energy. That's why people would describe you as someone that doesn't really need anyone. You're pretty much like, you're good on your own is what I'm getting. But I get because in this 9 of Pentacles card here, he's like cutting a part of her hair, which is almost to me representing someone who is wanting to steal a part of you. And I feel like, and she's holding her this it looks like a board in it, but it's got a picture of a heart on. Okay, so it's like some type of medallion with a heart, and he's cutting a piece of her hair. So it's almost to me representing that people get very obsessed with your energy. They want to keep a part of you, which is a bit creepy, but that is like that is a energy thing, because when people, and I mentioned it if you watch my readings, when people get a taste of your energy and there's something really, I'm also getting hectic energy with you, but like real wild transformational energy. And I feel like these people love that about you. There's something really different and unique about you. Whereas too, you do hide a lot of yourself from people. You're very private. Even if you are someone that is public with your work or something like this, there's a lot of you that you have to keep protected. And people get obsessed with you and they just want to steal like parts of you, which is, not so just like energetically, or just something where they will never forget you and they just want to keep a part of you, but you're like, okay, I'm cutting you out. Our meeting here is done and our contract here is done and I'm ready to move on type of vibe. Okay, let's see. Yeah, you cause a lot of, the way they describe each other is that you cause huge endings, huge growth. And I also feel in your life, you have had huge endings as well. This also is why and how you elevate so quickly. And I feel that you've had a lot of endings and beginnings, but you always get stronger and more beautiful. I'm being told there's something very alluring and like seductive about your energy. I think that's also how they describe you. Sometimes that obsessive energy, especially around like your body as well. I'm getting and not just, I'm getting all genders too. Okay, let's keep going. Very interesting. Sorry, I keep dropping the cards. Okay. Ace of Pentacles. I see they describe you as someone that's not afraid to start all over again, which I feel you have. It's like when something in your life has ended too, you just get better and better. Like I'm hearing like how wine would age. You get better, you get stronger and wiser. And almost too, I'm hearing you gain more, and I'm also hearing around finances. It's like when you do something new, or when something major has happened in your life, you always come back on top. And it's like I see your money and your independence around money, finances getting stronger. The way they describe you as, sometimes they would say that this person is stuck, or this person doesn't want to see something this way. Maybe a thing where they feel you're very stubborn, but I feel you just could be this way because you don't listen to other people. You will learn the lesson, and when you're ready, you then move on. Like you understand and have a perception on situations when you've had endings, or you're going through something. You need to process it for yourself, and other people might come in and try to give you advice or want to try to help you, but you're just like, nah, I'm good, because you see things differently and you have your own way of processing what is going on, and then deciphering which way you want to move. You're not like everyone else, and that's why you always come. They have things that have happened to you, but then you always come back on top because you process things, you listen to your intuition, and then you come back better, and then you have more money, and you're just like, I don't need anyone. There's something here about you going through, perhaps with these endings. This could be around some type of heartbreak that you've had, and how they, whether it was with this person or other people, or you've talked to other people about this. I feel they would describe you as someone that perhaps, like you have these major endings, and these heartbreaks, and it doesn't have to necessarily be around connections, but for a majority of you it is. I'm sensing that they say then that's why you still come back on top and you process that. I feel in your heartbreaks is when you have major transformation, and when you come back stronger and with more cash is what I'm getting. There's something too for some of you when it's like around connections when they end, but you then come back stronger. And I also get maybe how they describe you too is I don't know, maybe because remember this is just how they think about you, so it doesn't necessarily have to be right. But maybe something that you might have been cheating, or you might have another person, or there's like someone else that you think about perhaps. Yeah. Well, it's like something about you maybe hiding another connection, or yeah, I don't know, it's interesting. Okay. How do they describe you to others? Six of Swords. Okay. I feel like also how they describe you to others is maybe you as someone, again, I'm getting around connections, or just that I feel you feel a lot. You feel things really deep. And again, this is why I feel you go through these huge transformations and you always come back on top. You're someone that, whether you're feeling other people's energy, taking their things on, and I feel you do. And there could be something here around going through these transformations, going through like anxiety, but then working your way through. And maybe you're someone that does experience around sensory in your body, or the way you feel energy. This could be through headaches or chest pain or anxiety, whatever you want to call it, waves of sadness, things like this. I feel that this comes through in the energy. That's why I feel a lot of people, like, you always have to cut court. Like, you have major, people are so attached to you, and that's why I feel there's a lot of like detachment here, where people are still attached to you from like years ago. Yeah. And they might say, oh, this person's sensitive or something like this, but it's like there's so much deeper the way that, because you are sensitive, but it's like because you feel everyone else's pain, the world's pain, and we live in a world full of like so many things going on, that you feel shit because you're processing and absorbing a lot and you're transmuting that. So they might, I feel like they would at first think you're sensitive, and that take that as like underestimating you, but then they soon realize how powerful you are and how strong you are, and then it changes, and then that's why they get obsessed with you, and they're like, damn, so-and-so just cut me off like that, and now they're just glowing up and doing well and financially even better well off without me, and you're like, yep. And I do feel that they describe you as someone that has a lot of luck on their side, even though things have come in and out that have been challenging for you. You've always, again, I'm getting come back on top. Things have always turned in your favor. When you go through these times of heartbreak, of, sorrow, anxiety, processing things, challenging things, you then seeing you going through major transformation, cutting off who you need to, moving on, and every time the wheel always, when it's ready and you've learnt the lesson, you know which way to go, it turns in your favor when you know and you listen to your intuition. Yeah. So that's amazing. It's like really powerful. So that is what I have for you. If you loved this video, please give it a like, and please leave me a comment, because it does really help my content, and I do love reading your comments. Thank you so much for letting me read your amazing energy, and I'll see you in the next reading. See ya. Hey Pile 3, and welcome to your reading. So, my name is Nascha, and if you're new over here, welcome to my channel, Veil of a Huntress. So, in today's reading, we're going to be asking the question, how do they describe you to others? And yeah, if you'd like to subscribe, please feel free to subscribe. I am on Patreon as well if you do love my readings. And I also do personal readings as well. That's all in the description box. If you do want to get a message personally in my next video I post, all you need to do is leave a donation in the super thanks, which is down after the description box. Great, so let's jump into this. Pile 3. How do they describe you to others? So let's just shuffle your cards and see what comes through for you. Interesting. The way they describe you, and this can be anyone, so I forgot to mention, this is like anyone on your mind, or if you don't have anyone on your mind, it's people in general. There's something that you have a real, like, I'm getting either high sex drive, or this is also just how people describe you, doesn't necessarily mean it. Or there's something about your sexual energy that is like major. And also I'm hearing hypnotic. There's something very strong about your sexual energy coming through is what I'm getting. Yeah, there's a lot of things around how they describe you to others. Someone that is highly sexually desirable, or if there's a certain person, they would be thinking they want more of you, or they would want to get intimate with you is what I'm getting. Okay. The way they describe you too is like, there's kind of like an admiration here, and that they feel, this person or these people think that you're kind of the whole package, and that you get a lot of attention, especially because you hold this energy that I mentioned. So it's like this magnetic energy that makes you really attractive, and makes you almost that, whether any gender, see this as something that they could just they admire, could watch, whether you're on social media or you have photos or something. There's something about an admiration, and they sense your energy is what I'm getting. So it's not even not getting any like bad vibes. We'll keep going. Okay, and I feel there's something about the way of like how direct you are. Maybe you're quite sure of yourself, and if you wanted something or you wanted to communicate something, you're pretty straight to the point. You don't like to kind of like muck around, fluff around, kind of like you're like, this is how it is, or you're very straightforward is what I'm getting, how they would describe you. But there's something really quite beautiful here where, again, your energy is coming through. Someone that shines very brightly, and someone that, again, I'm getting is very beautifully aesthetic. And it's more too of this energy that you hold that I feel people or this person really sense about you. It's quite interesting. Let's keep going. There's a lot of, I get a lot of admiration, and also the way I feel these people or this person that you're thinking about, but again, they feel that there could be something where you might have secrets, or you might have something that you hide. It's almost a sense of this person's maybe too good looking, or their energy's quite, like I was saying, magnetic, like they have this sexual attraction. So is this, surely there must be someone else, or they must have some, if it's not someone else, they're feeling like you have something you're hiding, something that you keep private and that you don't show. Maybe they feel like the describe as you could have some hidden secret is what I'm getting. Whether it's like a secret lover, or just something secret, or something secret in your past is what I'm getting. And there's a lot of things around love here, and you are someone that is highly desirable, but someone, if you are still single, that they would want to be with you, or they would wonder, this person is such a good catch. They definitely, why are they single type of thing, or this person is the whole kind of package in terms of like a romantic connection is what I'm getting, because they see all these great qualities about you, and they again feel they would describe you as someone that is very, like, the way you speak or articulate yourself, you're very strong, and you know what you want is what I'm getting. I also feel they describe you, if you are single, that, or maybe that they say this person won't be single for long, something will change and they're going to be in a connection soon is what I'm getting. I also feel that they describe you as either you turned this person away, like you weren't interested in them, or you will do this, they're thinking, or that people say you've turned a lot of people down. You're going to take your time and you don't just go for anyone is what I'm getting. Like high value. Yeah, or maybe something where they might describe you as maybe you're not one to settle down, or if you are, then you've found the person for you. I also feel they describe you as someone who has changed a lot and is willing to take chances. Perhaps I've seen you take chances in your life and try different endeavors, or really put yourself out there, or you're not afraid to start again. There's something about you're not afraid to do something new, start a new course, start a new job, open a business, something where you might have done this, or you're about to do it, or you've kind of surprised them. There's something about an energy of this person isn't afraid to go after their dreams, to try something new, to move, to go on an adventure is what I'm getting. Okay, let's see what else. Okay, the way that also, I feel there's something around, perhaps they would describe as just someone that had to really work for what they wanted, but maybe they're finally at a place where financially they're quite good, or they can see you getting to that place of being in a really like steady, good financial place, or there's something around your finances here, where they've seen you, maybe that you've told them that you've had to kind of work for things, you worked really hard and you were patient, but then you finally got your rewards, or they see you as someone that will definitely be 100% financially secure with like a lot of money and abundance. And that you've had to go through really challenging times, whether this is, I feel, around finances or something in your life. This could be around connections, or I'm getting finances. This is a general reading, but it's something where you've gone through challenges, but you haven't been afraid to start again. And even though things have taken time, whether this was you finding a connection or you getting to a good place financially, they see this, but then they see it, whether you're at that place or you've got that love, or it's just about to come type of thing. This is what I feel this person thinks. So whether they think too that they're going to have like a love connection with you, because again, I'm just like so many messages coming through, or they see you as someone who is a person that is definitely someone who would be really amazing and loving in a connection, and again, like the whole package. Okay, so what else? also feel like whoever this person is, they feel like this link around, maybe they think that and this is like gender neutral, but there's something where either I'm getting like they feel masculines look after you, or you have some type of sugar daddy or someone around you. There's like men around you. It doesn't have to be men, it could be women that take care of you emotionally with your needs, and like maybe even financially with your needs. So that could be you getting to that financial like abundance. Yeah, something around maybe they think that you've got people that give you money, and also that you have a lot of like people that want to be with you or give you financial advice or are there for you. It depends who you're like thinking about or who these people are. And then we've got the High Priestess. So whoever this person or these people are, they definitely know you have gifts. Also getting how they describe you. Yeah, I feel like they describe you as someone who's very knowledgeable in your craft and what you know around. There's something around intuition. Doesn't necessarily have to be, it can be any craft you're in, okay? Because think about your work and your intuition. But these people, whoever this is, really admires this about you, finds you really interesting. And again, really, like I was saying, this, like, yeah, like sexually desirable is what I'm getting. Almost like an infatuation. Depends who this is. Could be, you could already be with someone and this is just other people being infatuated with you. Or it's just like an energy you hold. Okay. It's funny, like the cards though. A lot of the piles like similar. So it is interesting. Yeah, again, it's kind of awesome. Everyone's like, these piles have all been like, everyone thinks like really highly of everyone. So, except maybe one was a bit weird, but yeah, like the High Priestess and Justice. So, because they know, whoever this person is or people are, know they can't F with you because you're the High Priestess. You're someone that knows a lot mystically, even if they don't understand. They know you have some type of gift here that they don't want to mess with. They might, like, there's something about you doing, like, I know some of you, like some of you say in the comments, you don't do magic work, things like this, that, that's fine. It's just like for some of you, and again, like magic work is like a term of like manifestation too. So you could just be manifesting, writing things down. It's like, putting your intention into your goals. So sometimes this person, I feel, sees that you're very good at getting what you want. But again, I feel that they might be a bit intimidated by this energy because, again, I'm getting with this Justice card, to me is karma. They know you're someone very protected. They might also think you are, again, protected by certain people. So whether they feel they can't mess with you because you have people around you, even if you're not with these people, there's something about you having protection in in this world. So brothers, guy mates or girl mates or whoever, women, men. It's something that you being not only protected karmically in the spiritual realm, I'm getting that more so they feel you're protected like around people in this world. Your father or your brother or something like this. I don't know. They feel that there's some other people they don't know about, or you have people in your life that protect you, which, yeah, is interesting. But again, you're someone, I feel they describe you as you wouldn't mess with this person because there's some type of, they feel protection around you is what I'm getting. And again, if they were to, I feel again more of like a respect around this because it's almost I'm getting these boundaries or this kind of energetic field around you, but also around, they're describing you as someone who is like physically protected. Whoever they think people take care of you and look after you, and you're very protected in this realm, in this world. And again, emotional fulfillment, they feel you're the whole package. Like wifey or husband material is what I'm getting. So that was really interesting. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, don't forget to leave me a comment. It does really help my content. I'd be so grateful. And thank you for letting me read your amazing energy. I'll see you in the next reading. See ya. Bye.